Hi guys, we're at day 24. I cannot believe it. So if any of you have been joining me every day for 24 days, well done you. I'm hoping you can feel the strength. Now, I taught a class yesterday and I just gave myself a little bit of self-awareness of what I'm going on with my body, because obviously 24 days of doing these movements, which is strength building, I wanted to see if I could feel any difference. And I definitely can. My centre core is so much stronger just from doing repetitive days, consistent days of doing exercise. So everything I'm doing on top of that is just pushing me further towards feeling a little bit fitter. And I'm really hoping that that's how you're feeling as well, that you can feel those little progressions each day that we're doing just by doing our 3 exercises, 10 repetitions, and those progressions each week. So day 24, we have only got 6 days to go until 30. If you have been joining me for every day, even if you've joined this on another month, really well done you. And we've only got a few days left to go, so let's make sure that we make it count. I'm going to step back, let's get started. All right, so as you know, we're in week 4. Anybody starting at this point, I'd really like you to go back to day 1 and just have a quick look at all the exercises and what you should be doing, just to make sure your posture's right and that your frame is good, because if your technique's good, you will see better improvements. Sometimes what happens is we throw ourselves into something right in the middle and we don't get the benefits because we're not actually at the right place. So please do go backwards. Obviously, week 4, we're now having cans or weights in our hands, and we've added on to our 3 exercises. Now, those 3 exercises are going to be lunges, we're going to be doing squats, and then we're going to be doing some plank work. So our lunges, this is what we're doing this week. For our beginners, basics, you're now doing a pulse forward with your lunge, stepping out to the side and going back into your reverse lunge. And you're doing that alternating legs for 10. When you finish, roll your shoulders, march those legs through. If you feel that you can carry on as I go through the other 10. So for the more advanced, we're going to be coming forwards with a double pulse, coming back, you're going out to the side, and then you're going to do your reverse lunge with a double pulse. Okay, and then coming back up, and we're going to do 10 on the right, then 10 on the left. Just make sure you've got enough space around you. You can see every now and again I manage to hit the side board or I hit the sofa. So just make sure that you've got space. We're going to get started. Keep that posture good. Tummies are pulled in, shoulders are back. Let's get started. All right, so we're coming forwards. We're doing a nice little lunge with that pulse, coming out to the side, just testing where we're at this morning, because every day is a new day. And we can always feel a little bit weaker than the day before. And also we can start feeling stronger as well. So I'm hoping that today is a strong day for you. So we're just going through a nice sequence. Now remember, if you're on the basic, you're going to be doing alternating legs. You're not repeating it through that one leg. When we do one leg at a time, you are really increasing that resistance and that power and that muscle being used, okay, across all our glutes, our hamstrings, and our knees and our legs and everything. So you're going to really feel this. So what I want you to do is just think about how you're finding your balance today. Tummies are pulled in. How are you feeling? Do you need to go a bit shallower than you did yesterday? Or can you go a little bit deeper? Now then, I'm going to start adding in that bicep curl. Coming up, out to the side. I can feel my heart rate coming up, which I'm hoping you can too. And up, let's come forward. Good. Back. So this is so much more than we did on our first day. I hope you remember the first day we literally were just doing forward lunges. Now look at us. We're doing 3 different lunges and we're doing pulses. Good stuff. Got 3 more to go. Up, out, center and back. Tummies are in. Good. Just keeping a check on where you're at, pressing out to the side, squeeze it up, back. Lovely. And as you know, I'd love you to do a comment or a hashtag replay when you've done it. Seeing you all posting and letting me know, which is just fantastic. I'll do 1 more. Down, coming up, out to the side, squeezing up, always keeping our chest lifted. And that's it. Let's roll our shoulders March our legs. Now I'm going to just move over slightly so I can go out to the side. If you've done your beginners and you've stopped, march those legs, roll those shoulders. If you want to join in, you can. Here we go, left leg now. So forwards, coming up. Let's tap it out to the side. Squeeze it up and back. Good. So reposition yourself. If you've done what I've done is move slightly, you just need to reposition yourself and find that balance again. Always off the carpet on that one. Here we go. And back. Love you to be perfect all the time. Not always the case. There we go. Down, squeeze. Breathe as well. A lot of the time what we want to do is we want to hold our breath when we do an exercise. Much better to use your breath. Make sure you don't hold it. Down and back. Good. Coming up, we're going to 5. And up, out, up. Nice pulse. Center. Forwards. This is 6. Good. Now you don't have to do that bicep curl if you don't want to, but I find it's quite a nice way to just give yourself a little bit of rhythm. We're doing a nice flow motion. Good. 7. Going up, out, squeeze, back. Now if I'm going too fast, you've got your own pace, okay? Always work to your body level. It's what feels right for you. And these are big moves. Right. Good. Out. Take it up, back. You've only got 2 more to go. You've got this. Down. Squeeze it back. And up and back. Lovely. I love doing these as the first thing in the morning. Just motivates me, gets those endorphins going. So last one. And up. Lovely. Roll those shoulders. March those legs. We're going to go into our dynamic sumos. Now remember, we're stepping out into these sumo squats. Keep those feet 5 to 1 position, hands down here. So for beginners, you're going to go down with 1 pulse, squeezing up, then coming back down and up. For those of you who are advanced, we're doing 3 pulses and raise. So let's get started. 5, 6, off we go. So coming out, 2, 3, squeeze it up, down, 2, 3, squeeze it up, good, down, 2, 3. Activate those tummy muscles as we reach over our head, push those bottoms back so we don't hurt our knees. We really activate through those glutes. Good, and up. 4 more, 2, 3, squeeze it up, 3. This is 2, 2, 3. Stop it at the top. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Okay, bring those arms down. Open those legs out. Let's go into our pulses. 5, 6, off we go. Push those bottoms back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Bring those legs in. March them around. Shoulder rolls. Boom. We've done 2 of our 3 exercises. Good job. Put your weights down or your cans down. Now we're going to go down onto the floor and we're going to do our plank work. All right, so for those of you who are beginners, remember, if you're going to go into that 3/4, take your knees back, tuck those toes under, and then you can see my arms are in the wrong place. I want to bring your bodies forwards over the top. So your tummies are pulled in, making sure those wrists are underneath those shoulders. Remember, you can step your knee up and down, but I think you're definitely at a point now where if you've been doing 24 days, you're up on your toes and you're dipping those knees. Let me know if that's how it's gone for you, that you can actually do that, which is great. For those of you who are doing more advanced, step forward, cross and back. We're going to be doing those spider sweeps for 10. Off we go. So forward, cross, back, forward, cross, back. This is 3, 4, tummies are in, 5, bottoms are down, 6, 7, 8, press those hands, 9, 10, good, knees down, press back. You always hear me saying tummies are in, bottoms are down, and it just gets the brain to connect with the muscles with your body, and you start adjusting yourself accordingly. That's a really, really important thing to do. All right, let's give our wrists a little bit of a rest. We're going to go down onto our elbows. We are going to do our hip dips. So what we're going to do is you're going to take, you can see my bottom's up in the air. I want to take that down, so take those knees away. Bottom comes down, shoulders are in line with those elbows. So you can either hip dip, center off your knees, or tuck those toes under, and let's get started. So down, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Knees down. Go back into child's pose. Always good to have a little breather. Just gives you a chance to regroup. We're doing our bear planks next. This is our new one for the week. Hope you're enjoying this one. So you're going to stay in a box position if you're in the beginner position. Tuck those toes under, and you're going to be raising and lowering for 10. Just taking it up gently and slowly coming down. Don't drop your knees too fast. For those of us who are going to do the more advanced, you're going to step into that bear plank. So your bottom's down, you're coming in, out, out. Are you ready? 5, 6, off we go. So in, out, out. 2. Make sure you're counting your bear planks. 3, 4, keeping that bottom down. 5, everything nice and still. 6, 7, 8, nearly there. 9, tummies in. 10, good. Take those legs back, knees down. Reach back. Good job. Well done. Rotate those wrists. Now, if that's it done for you for the beginners, well done. See how you feel. Have you managed to reach 10 on each of those? If you have, brilliant. Or you can join in with the rest of us. So we've got 2 more moves to do on our planks. We're going to be either doing stepping out or jump out. So let me just show you. You're either going to jump out and in, or you're stepping out, out, in. I think I'm on the stepping out, out, in. So we choose which one you're going to do. 5, 6, off we go. So out, 2, 3. Think about your posture. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, everything still. 9, 10. Good. Hopefully you're feeling more steady when you're doing those, and that you feel that you've got your engagement and everything is still from those hips forwards. And you're pressing through those arms into those wrists, into those hands, really working our chest when we're doing that. A little bit of a rotation. And let's do our last one. Now remember, if you do want to do this from beginners, you can stay in a bear plank position, bend that leg, you can come up and down. It's not a huge movement, but you can do it from here. Otherwise, we're going to do a straight leg raise. 5, 6, off we go. Raise and lower. 2, 3, steady with everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Knees down. Reach back. You're done. Great job. So if you've woken up with anything like anxiety or just a feeling of, this will definitely have lifted your endorphins. If you're doing it in the morning, let's do a little bit of a roll through those arms. Just take a nice deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And this is a great way for you to just add into another workout or a walk, just to mobilize and get strength into your bodies. Remember, strength moves are great for hormones. Helps to balance them. Gets that cortisol level down, endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine kick up, and it's always a feel-good feeling. So don't forget, if you're doing this on the replay, please do the hashtag replay. Let me know how you're doing. Are you feeling stronger with me? We have only got 5 days now to do. We've done it. So well done, guys. Have a brilliant rest of your day. Whatever time you're doing this, I hope you have a great one. And I will see you tomorrow, 7:15. We can do it all over again. All right, take care.